Need a handmade birthday card fast? I've got you covered. Hello, I am Katie from the CRAFTYBLOGSTALKER.com. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming craft tutorial videos. I've got all the supplies that we're going to be using laid out on my table here, but don't worry, I will have a complete supply list with links in the description of this video or in the blog post. Although I do want to point out that we are using the cutaway cards, not the insert cards, but the cutaway cards. They work differently, and the file that I have designed is for the cutaway cards and would need some modifications if you were using the insert cards. With this card, it really is best to cut out 2 or more of different colors, and I'll show you why at the end. But let's do a pink card and a green card. And then we're going to need 2 of the inserts. And of course these come with envelopes, but we don't need those just yet. I'm going to open up my pink card, and here is where this insert is going to stick. Oops, I grabbed too many. Use our weeding tool to peel off that liner. And we are going to stick this insert into the card with the pretty side down, so you'll only see the white side inside the card. And to line these up, I line that insert along the inside seam, and then I try and get the same amount of space on the top and the bottom, and then you can just lay it down. And we'll cut our pink first, and you want to make sure that you're cutting on the side where you put that insert. So here is our card mat, and you could do this also with the Explore or Maker models as long as it has a card mat. And we're going to slide that in up to the fold and all the way to the top, and then press that down. I've gone to the project canvas inside Cricut Design Space, and I'll have a link for that below. And everything is sized and ready to go, so we're just going to click on Make It. We're using the card mat. We don't need to mirror. Everything is centered. It looks good, so we're going to click on Next. And then we want to make sure and use cutaway cards. Insert cards is already there, but we need the cutaway cards. And it says we're going to start with our pen. So I'm going to open our Cricut Joy, open that latch, and insert our pen. And then I can load our mat. And when it's ready to go, I'm going to press Go in Cricut Design Space. Now we're ready to insert our blade. Close that clamp, and again, hit Go in Cricut Design Space. We have unloaded our mat, and to remove the card from the card mat, we're going to turn it upside down. And it is a thicker mat, so it's a little bit difficult to do, but just by kind of lifting up the edge, that corner automatically comes away. And that will keep our card from curling. So this one's done. Now we're going to do the green card, and we're going to do it the exact same way. Again, we're going to turn it over and lift up the corner to remove that card. We're done with our Cricut Joy, so we can put this away. And to put our sheet protector on, I line it up against this edge. Next, we're going to weed the front of our cards, and I've got a weeding tool and a little pair of tweezers. And when weeding these, you want to be careful because you can scratch that foil layer that's underneath. So you really want to be careful and just stay at the edges. And usually, at least for the bigger pieces, you can kind of bend them to pull up. And then we want to keep this larger balloon shape. So we want to be careful peeling that up because we don't want it to curl because we're going to use it. So again, I'm going to turn the card over. I know that's kind of hard for you to see, but I'm going to pry that balloon down with my finger until I can grab it. Now the back side of these is still sticky, so you'll want to be careful with that. Now I only want to keep this happy birthday. I don't want to keep the string, so I'm just going to carefully cut right along those so I can keep that happy birthday balloon. I'm going to set that aside, turn it upside down, and now I can weed the rest of my card. Now for these little circles here, I am going to need to use my weeding tool, and you just want to be really careful that you don't scratch that foil layer underneath. And there's a little piece there, and because of my nails, I can't really grab it very well. So that's what I have the tweezers for, just to help me grab those little pieces that I can't. There's our green card weeded, and I'm going to do the same exact thing with the pink card. And I do think it weeds better with your hand behind it than on a hard surface. There's a little bit more give, making it so those circles come out a little bit better. Our cards are weeded, and now I'm going to bring in these little foam adhesive dots, and I'm going to put 2 on the back of my green balloon. Then I'm going to take my green happy birthday balloon and center it onto my pink card. And I'm going to try and do this so my head isn't in the way. Like that. Isn't that so cute? Then we'll do the same with the pink one. And this is why I say you should make more than one, because then you can use the different colors as the accent balloon. But aren't those cute little cards? And they were so simple, and now you have an extra one for the next time a friend needs a handmade birthday card. If you want more fun at craft tutorials, make sure to check out my website, thecraftyblogstalker.com. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.